My name is Adrian Moreau, and I do makeup effects for movies, and I was the makeup effects designer on the movie Mother by Darren Aronofsky. Reading that script was one of the most claustrophobic experiences I've ever had. The thing that's great with Darren is that he has like a real understanding of everything that's involved with every craft on the movie. And he knows that we need time to build things properly. So we have that baby that's being passed around by a crowd of people. That clearly cannot be done with a real baby. So we ended up building those baby replicas that were little robots that were capable of amazing range of movements.
Okay, that was good. We're gonna do, we're not gonna be as rough on this next one. We're gonna bring in a robotic baby. This thing's pretty cool.
The flip.
You're all gonna want one for Christmas. Action!
Give us 1 second.
It needed to be shocking, but we wanted to make it different from all the exploding heads that we've seen in the past. And one of the things that Darren brought up early on is that he was talking about how images that he had seen from World War I, and so what about if we try something like that, which it's not like the head exploding, but it's kind of, the guy gets shot in the side of the mouth like that. We decided to do something that we could actually reuse a bunch of times and do multiple takes with. And we kind of got it out of the head. We ended up like a system of magnets that could close it back together, and it was through air pressure that we'd have like the entire thing open up.
And it blasts open. You won't see any of this stuff that's actually
right. Oh, I see. Yeah.
Yeah, there's like 3 tubes in there that can be propelling guts and blood on the outside, and that's what makes the gel open. So, see, for brain matter, it's nothing that looks as good as banana because it doesn't really mix us. We might need some apple boxes.
You guys ready to position?
Yeah, it'll be okay. Yep, that's good. Let's lock him in.
All right.
He gets hit that way, but then he kind of got whipped. So just whip his head. Okay. Yeah, that way. 3, 2, 1, hit! Cut.
The first incarnation of the toilet monster was something that I had drawn, which I made it look like a little bit like an organ butterfly. It was really interesting looking, and it had a little bit of a flapping movement, a little bit like a butterfly. So the second version of the thing sort of looked like a pulsating sphincter, and it had like a bunch of tentacles or tendrils attached to it. That was also kind of interesting, and it was making it a lot smaller in the toilet bowl, and then we were able to pull it in a much smoother way through the drain of the toilet. Actually, even
I can see it. It's a baby boy.
Are you pulling right?
Yes. There it is.
Yeah, that's good.
Okay, now go in with the stick. Yep, good.
And poke! And cutting.
What Darren needed for this was to sort of have a more graceful transition from our burned Jennifer as she vanishes away. He wanted to go from her being burnt and alive, her heart is being pulled out, as the heart is being crumbled into the thing, then there's this kind of wave of energy and she turns into this ash corpse Originally what we did is that we did a live cast of a body double in the position of Jennifer, and then Shane at the shop sculpted a burnt look to her. Then we had to come up with a way of making it collapse on camera. We had like a piece of flap of skin that was sort of holding up everything on the inside of the head that would be pulled with a wire that would open up, and then with a series of bladders behind all those pieces of ashes and resin elements of the head, the bladders would inflate, making everything collapse all at once. That result was again, weeks of engineering.
Doing the second half of the scene with the ash body.
Oh, the whole thing?
And pull.
The differences between Mother and all of Darren's previous movies, this one is how meticulous he is and wanting things to a degree of precision that's unparalleled with any other directors. I'm really grateful to be considered within like Darren's circle of trusty accomplice. It's amazing.
Hey guys, it's Lisa with a cool movie extra fact now. Rick Baker is one of the most well-known makeup artists in the film industry. His work has been used in such films as Star Wars, King Kong, The Exorcist, Videodrome, Men in Black, The Ring, and How the Grinch Stole Christmas. But it was his work on An American Werewolf in London which caused the Academy Awards to create a whole new category for makeup effects just so Baker could get his golden statue for his efforts. As of 2018, Baker has won that award 7 times. Do you like my shirt? You can get one for yourself in the shop section under the video.